Hello and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be putting on all of my makeup with my left hand, and I'm right-handed, so I think that you can figure out what that means for this video. I haven't done my eyebrows, I haven't done anything, and we're going to do it all with my left hand, and I'm going to do my best to make it look as nice as possible. So let's just get into it. For primer, I'm going to use my Smashbox primer, and I usually put this on with both hands, but I am gonna just do my best to only use my left hand. Even with something like as simple as just rubbing primer on my face, it already feels really awkward and uncomfortable. I'm not feeling as oily today as I have been, so I'm gonna use the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation in the shade Porcelain. And I'm gonna just pump that onto a beauty blender, go to town. I think that the foundation is, oh wow. I thought that applying the foundation was going to be the easiest because you're just bouncing a sponge up and down, but it feels so wrong and so uncomfortable. I feel like I'm hitting my face really hard, and also like my arm doesn't feel like feel as free to move around as it normally does. Okay, I'm not even kidding, my arm is so tired. I never do anything with my left hand. Like, my left hand is pretty much useless. Alright, concealer is next, and I'm going to use Maybelline Fit Me and hold it in my left hand. I like to put a little bit of concealer on my brow bone just because I have red, veiny eyelids. So it just helps a little bit, but I'll still put eyeshadow primer on like I always do. Okay, the camera stopped recording and I didn't notice, but I got the concealer blended out okay, and now I'm just like taking my NYC Smooth Skin powder and I'm just setting down the concealer so that it's not sticky. My arm is so sore, like holding it up, and it feels like it like doesn't want to move, like it's so stiff, and like this arm can just do whatever it wants, but it's not, this is not easy. Okay, now that we've done that, I'm gonna break into the Benefit Cheek Parade palette, and I'm gonna bronze. I'm gonna bronze, and I'm probably just gonna mix Hoola and Hoola Lite. I'm just gonna mix them together. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna end up with a stripe. It doesn't feel like it's like, I'm not blending, I'm like stamping it onto my face. I keep wanting to switch it to my other hand so badly. Okay, I don't think that's that bad. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I'm gonna take whatever's left on the brush and just get right here under my jawline and just bring it down my neck a little bit just to try and get everything to match. For blush today, I'm going to an oldie but a goodie, and I'm going to use Nars in the shade Orgasm. And I'm going to try not to apply too much of it. Look at how I'm holding the brush. Like, I would not hold the brush like this. Like, with my right hand, I hold it like I hold a pencil. So, oh my god. For highlight, I'm going to try this NYX Bright Idea highlighter stick. This is in the shade Chardonnay Shimmer, and it's like a cream highlight, and so I'm going to try that and blend it out. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I should use my finger or a beauty blender. I'm going to try a beauty blender first. I just sort of pat it in. That was not as bad as I expected. I want a little bit more on my chin, so I'm just gonna dot it on there and then pat it in. So far so good. Like, it's been hard to do this, and like my arm is tired, and I feel like I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and be sore, all just because of applying makeup, but so far so good. So if anything is gonna go really, really wrong, I feel like brows are an opportunity for that. This is the Urban Decay Brow Box. This is in the shade Brown Sugar, and I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, so if this is how I hold it right-handed. Okay, so I'm gonna brush them first. It's so uncomfortable to hold my arm this way. Isn't it strange that most people just have an arm that is like completely useless? Like they don't use it for hardly anything, and then you try to do even really simple tasks with it, like just holding things or trying to open door, like, and you can't. I feel like the front of the brow is gonna be problematic because I usually do it like really lightly here just to add some color, but so that it's not super intense. But since I can't, look at how many holes are like in there. Okay, I feel like that's as good as I'm gonna get it, and I'm not super unhappy with that. So I'm gonna go in for the other side. This eyebrow is my problem eyebrow and is the one that doesn't match this one. So I'm worried about this one. I'm worried about this eyebrow. Okay, let's see. Look at how bad the bottom looks. I don't understand. Are they even on the same plane? Like, look at how like curved it is, and this one's like pretty straight. All right, moving on from that train wreck, we're gonna start doing the eyes. And so Urban Decay Primer Potion, just like normal. I'm drinking coffee with my left hand, like I'm just on a roll now. I hit my tooth. So I'm really going all out today, and I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, and then I'm gonna add some liner, and we're gonna use mascara, and I still don't have lash glue, so I'm not gonna try and put lashes on, but we're gonna do this. It's gonna be okay. Probably not, but I am going to take, I'm probably gonna mix Low Blow and Sauced together to go into the crease. No, I'm just gonna do Sauced. God. At least I finally figured out how to hold a brush with my left hand. Okay. Gentle. Gentle. I feel like I'm just stabbing myself in the eye. I'm moving my head instead of the brush. This eyebrow is disgusting. I can't get over it. It's actually a lot easier on this side of my face for some reason. Like, it's easier to be gentle. It's easier to control the brush. I'm gonna take this smaller blending brush and I'm gonna use Ashes on the outer corner. And I feel like this is really the danger zone now. Taking a really dark color and trying to manage that. Yeah, I feel like it's easier to move my head back and forth than it is to try and like actually blend with the brush. I actually think I want more of that color out here just to make it even darker. Even darker, even sexier, and even smokier for the middle of the day. Okay, for the lid, I'm feeling like I want to use Scorched just all over the lid. It's not bad. Overall, I just feel like this is taking a lot longer than it normally does. Like, it's definitely harder, but I think I'm making it work. It's taking forever, and I've got like this whole situation going on over here. Again, moving my head instead of the brush. Alright, because this wasn't hard enough, I'm going to use liquid eyeliner. This is an eyeliner pen with a felt tip. It's really not that hard to use, but I'm gonna make it hard to use. I don't know whether I should do the wing first or try to do the, I don't know. I'm gonna, oh my god. It's a little uneven in the middle. I don't know, they don't really match. This one's a lot thicker and I think it's longer. But that's like the best I could do. I'm sorry! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna use L'Oreal Lash Paradise on my eyes. Everybody's in love with this right now, and no surprise that I also really like it. It's clearly supposed to be like a dupe for Better Than Sex, like even the shape of the wand, the color of the wand, everything like that, but it's so much cheaper, and I actually think it works a little bit better because it doesn't dry out the same way. They're better than sex does. So now that it's been like 45 minutes, I do actually feel like my left hand is like learning. Like it's a lot more steady, and I don't feel like I'm struggling as much anymore. It's still awkward, like I'm not gonna switch to doing things with my left hand, but I do feel like it's sort of adapting. My arm is still sore though, like that's really embarrassing that my arm is so sore. So I'm gonna add some lipstick, and I'm not sure if I want to go with ColourPop, this is Monday, or if I want to try this NYX Intense Butter Gloss, and this is in the shade Tres Leches. I think I'm gonna do Monday by ColourPop. Last step, we're so close. My top lip looks not so good. The bottom one's not that bad, but the top one is like super uneven. And like I said, this is like an ultra matte lip, so it's almost dried already. Okay, so while that bottom lip dries down, we are actually done. So I can't believe I did it and that it actually looks like this decent. Yeah, this was really hard. I think that the eyeshadow was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. The wing on the liner is like not as nice as I would like it to be, just because they don't match, and it's a little bit fat in some areas and not as good in other places. This eyebrow is abysmal. Like, I don't even want to talk about this eyebrow. Overall, like this was about as hard as I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to be switching to my left hand to do makeup anytime soon. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it, subscribe. It's free to subscribe to my channel. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!